What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB High Five video with your boy. I am back. I'm going to try to do a video all week. Try to, get everybody warmed back up to the videos on a consistent basis. I know I've been slacking. So I'm going to start doing videos every day throughout the week, just kind of warming up the football season. Because when football season gets back, I'll be doing all those videos again as well as normal. So I want to, warm back up to it, get back into it. I might do live shows. Who knows? Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL for if I announce if I'm going to go live or not on my channel and just kind of talk the slate with you guys. Normally, if I go live, I go live around 2, 3 o'clock Central Time. So make sure you join in with that. All right. GreenlightDFS.com to join the squad for the DFS stuff. GreenlightBets.com to join the squad for bets if you like betting on games. If you're in a state that can bet on games, GreenlightBets.com. Gotta do it. Over 75% win rate. It's been great over there. And then GLD Breaks is back. I'm back to breaking open boxes. As you've seen on the channel, I've done a couple over the last couple days. We're starting to ramp that back up. It won't be me doing it though. My little brother is out here with me. He loves doing that stuff. He loves sports cards as well. And he's really into that stuff. So he's going to be doing the breaks for GLD Breaks. I'm going to be the one getting all the boxes and making sure that the boxes are stacked up for all of you guys. So if you're interested in doing box breaks like you've seen on my channel before, like the random division breaks where you get all the cards from a certain division for a fraction of the price of like an expensive box, then go to gldbreaks.com. We have a NBA Hoops box, which I opened for myself the other day and did a giveaway yesterday and did a giveaway with the hits out of that. So go check out that product. It's a really good product. We had some good shit out of that. And then we have a NBA Certified. So we've got a couple solid hobby boxes on GLD Breaks right now. There's only 6 spots available for each box because we're doing a random division break. So go grab your random division and we'll break that as soon as it fills. My brother will be doing the break for that, but I'll be probably in the room. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's get it. By the way, $50 giveaway is back. Drop a like down below. Comment anything in the comments section down below for a chance at $50. And remember, at the end of the week, I will choose a winner and give $50 to one of you. You know what? Let's do 100. Let's do $100. I'm gonna choose one of you for $100 just because I've been taking some time off of YouTube and haven't been on here as consistently. So I want to make it up to y'all and do a $100 giveaway. Drop a like down below. Comment anything in the comment section. Go hit up Greenlight DFS, Greenlight Bets, GLD Breaks, all that good stuff, and let's get it, man. All right, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. First and foremost, you guys know how I like to do this shit. I like to get in, get out, get you straight to the goodness, and get you right out to getting money, all right? So, first and foremost, my personal favorite pitcher on the slate is probably going to be Freddie Peralta. Freddie Peralta is just in a fantastic position. He's going against a Cubs squad that strikes out 28% of the time versus righties. They do not hit righties very well. Milwaukee is favored in this game. They're at home in Milwaukee. Clayton Kershaw just destroyed the Cubs. Now they have to go face Freddie Peralta, who's been pitching extremely well. I think Peralta's got the highest K rate possibility here on this slate. He's got the most upside, and he feels pretty damn safe to me. You can also go Lucas Giolito right there in that range. I'm expecting ownership to be higher on Peralta and Bauer, which is why I have them lower on the Greenlight Optimizer than Lucas Giolito, because Lucas Giolito is going to be a lower owned option there that could give you a little edge up in GPPs if you're playing GPPs. All right. As the day goes on, I'll be altering projections and stuff on the optimizer and stuff as well, just off what I see, and if I like certain things, I'll adjust players' projections. So who knows if this will stay that way? Maybe I'll put Peralta at the top anyways. But either way, I like Giolito. I think he's a solid option today, and the fact that he's going to be low owned, I really like him for GPP, which is why I have him projected above these two guys. But Bauer and Peralta are my two favorite cash game pitchers for sure. All right. Now, SP2. Now, if you're not able to get two studs, like if you're not able to put Peralta with Bauer or Peralta with Giolito, I'd prefer Bauer. But if you're not able to do that, which you might not be able to do, who knows? But there's some decent SP2 options. There's Matt Manning, okay? And there's Wade LeBlanc and Eli Morgan. Eli Morgan, Wade LeBlanc, and what was his other name? Matt Manning, right here. All right. So I have Matt Manning projected the highest because I'm expecting his ownership to be the lowest of the three. But here's my take on this. Wade LeBlanc sticks out big time to me. He's only 5'3". He hasn't been like exceptional or anything. He hasn't been fantastic. He also hasn't been pitching super deep, but he's actually officially getting the start on Monday. Okay? I'm expecting him to pitch around 80 pitchers or so, which is what I'm expecting out of the other two cheap pitchers as well. Eli Morgan and Matt Manning. I'm expecting around the same pitch count for Wade LeBlanc as those two. Vegas has Arizona's total lower than those other two teams that those guys are facing. Arizona's at like a 3.9 where the other guys are over 4 each, okay? So Vegas implies that Wade LeBlanc is going to be the more solid option. I personally, my gut is feeling Wade LeBlanc pretty well here, getting the start in this one. I think he's a solid option. I think he's probably got a floor of around 10 in this. I mean, I'm not going to say because he could get blown up. I mean, he's not like an amazing pitcher who can't get blown up. He can get blown up. Don't get me wrong. But he's facing a Arizona squad that is not very good offensively. All right, St. Louis is heavily favored. So I'll take a heavily favored pitcher with Vegas implying only 3.9 for Arizona, one of the lower totals on the slate. And yeah, I'll take that savings at 5.3, okay? But like I said, this is if you're not able to get another stud up there like Trevor Bauer or something. Now in the high five, I'm going Wade LeBlanc because I've got some big dog hitters that I love. And obviously, that's going to be Shohei Ohtani. At this point, when it comes to consistent, like we all know in baseball, the best hitters in the league can go for 0. All right? Mike Trout can go out there and get a 0. Any of these dudes, Mookie Betts can get a 0. Any of these guys can go out there and go 0 for 4 and not do a thing for you. That's the exciting part about MLB, honestly, because all you can do is control what you can control and put the best guy in the position to succeed and where he has succeeded the most throughout his career. And then, cross your fingers and hope it works out the way you see it working out. But Shohei Ohtani's in a fantastic position here. He's got the lefty-righty matchup against King, who honestly gives up some power to lefties. And on top of that, Shohei Ohtani's got the wind blowing out at 9 miles an hour. He's just an absolute monster. I don't have to really explain it. The dude gets on base, plain and simple. He steals bases. Shohei Ohtani is a beast. And when it comes to consistency at the batting position, I mean, Shohei's probably one of the most consistent in the entire league. So I really, really love Shohei Ohtani, and I will definitely have some exposure to him for sure. All right. Next up, there's some big price discrepancies here. Cody Bellinger at 3.9 is criminal. I think he's probably going to be locked for me. I'll probably be playing a shit ton of him. His bat is heating up as well. So the fact that his bat is heating up, he's going against Desclafani, who struggles against lefties. Cody Bellinger at 3.9 is absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea what they're thinking doing that. So I'm not even going to explain that much because that should be pretty obvious why we're doing that. Kyle Schwarber has been on an absolute tear as well, and I love him in this situation against Eichhoff. Eichhoff gives up a 429 ISO, 471 WOBA to lefties. The lefties of Washington are in a huge position here, and I'm going to talk about one of the other lefties I really love from Washington over on FanDuel because his price is ridiculously low. But Kyle Schwarber is a guy who's got double dong upside in this game right here. Like I said, Eichhoff cannot get lefties out. Schwarber has been an amazing lefty, and the wind is blowing out at 8 miles an hour. I love Kyle Schwarber here. It's a fantastic position, and that's the high five. I'm loving it. Freddie Peralta, Wade LeBlanc, Shohei Ohtani, Cody Bellinger, and Kyle Schwarber is the high five for DraftKings. Let's go over to FanDuel, and let's take a look at what we got over here. Let me clear that from last time. All right, so pitchers. You guys know Freddie Peralta is my favorite pitcher. Honestly, at 9.5, he's pretty much locked for me compared to Bauer at 11K. I mean, the price discrepancy is way different over here than it is on DK. Now, the cheap Washington bat that I was telling you about is Josh Bell. Josh Bell is only 2.9. He is going to bat lefty against Eichhoff. It is a fantastic position. Like I said, you want Washington lefties against Eichhoff in this game. Eichhoff struggles badly. It is a fantastic spot, and the wind's blowing out. Josh Bell is in a fantastic position to dominate, and I'm excited to see that shit go down. All right. Kyle Schwarber's only 3.8. I'm once again over here on him for sure. Love him. Another guy in that Washington Mets game. As you can see, I really like that game with the weather the way it is. Jeff McNeil should be batting at the top of the order. He's got the lefty-righty matchup, and he's only 2.6. Plain and simple. All right. Another guy that's just too cheap over on FanDuel is Jordan Alvarez. Jordan Alvarez is only 3.7, and he's got some of the biggest power in the league. All right, I have him projected incredibly high because I'm loving him in GPPs. He's got huge upside. He's in a fantastic position in this one. He's got the lefty-righty matchup. It's just a great spot for him. So, and that's the core for FanDuel. We got Freddie Peralta, Jeff McNeil's just too cheap, Kyle Schwarber, Alvarez, and Josh Bell is my guy over on FanDuel. Josh Bell is my guy on FanDuel. Now, Josh Bell, out of everybody, he's a guy that's either going to hit a home run or strike out, but I'm seeing a dinger out of him in this one, maybe even two. That's why I love him because, like I said, let me reiterate, lefties for Washington, especially power bats for Washington, are in a fantastic spot here. The wind is blowing out, and they are facing Eichhoff, who, once again, let me give you the numbers. 471 WOBA given up to lefties, 337 batting average given up to lefties. Let's start with that. And then a 429 ISO. He is getting hit extremely hard, and the bat is just connecting to the ball versus lefties pretty easily. So, honestly, Washington, a little Washington stack is very interesting to me. For GPPs especially, I really, really like them. I think they have huge upside today. And don't sleep on the Mets side. Michael Conforto, lefty-righty matchup. Jeff McNeil, lefty-righty matchup. Those guys are fine as well. Francisco Lindor, you can even get exposure to. So Pete Alonso is cheap over here on FanDuel. Like, there's just a lot of different ways to go. So really like where we're at. So that's it. Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Let's get it. GreenlightBets.com if you're interested in betting on games. Super duper cheap. I am the cheapest in the industry when it comes to bet picks. Okay, a lot of these guys are like $1,000 for a month and shit. It's absolutely ridiculous. Mine is like only $450 a day. That's it. Like 23 for an entire week, something like that. So I wanted to make it incredibly affordable and just absolutely dominate. I figured I might as well do the bets because I'm breaking these players down. I pretty much have a good feel of what I'm expecting to happen in these games anyways. So I might as well, do the bets as well at the same time. So thank you guys for joining me as always. And last but not least, once again, my brother is in town. He is going to be doing the breaks. GLDbreaks.com is back if you're interested in sports cards. We have a couple basketball random division boxes to break on the site. As soon as they fill, we will break them. Even if they fill in 10 minutes, we'll break it immediately when it does. All right? So thank you guys for joining me as always. I'm sorry I've been so inconsistent. I will be back. I will be doing a video every day this week. We're going to heat up. We're going to start doing videos every single day other than Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to start adding in some live shows, all of that, warming up to the NFL season, all right? So let's get this money, man. Let's turn up. Appreciate you guys watching as always. I'm out.